they were like, yeah, knee replacement by the age of 30, like no doubt. And almost 25, and like never thought I'd be able to run. He told me like you're not gonna do long distance running, and I was able to run 6 miles today, like zero knee pain, and like training for a triathlon, like one of the most ultimate endurance tests that you can do on a knee that was just like never meant to do that, and it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
man, God is so good. He restores, and like, like honestly, sometimes it feels better than the other knee, but I always know it's there, and it's like such a. So many people have asked me like, would you go back and change it? Like, if you could do it all over again, and though it would be almost impossible, knowing how much pain there was, like right in the moment, to actually like do the physical action again, I know that if I could push a button and have it happen to me all again, to know where it has brought me and what the Lord has done in my life, that I would do it a million times over. I'd do it as many times as I need to do, because like everything that I have missed out on, I feel like the Lord has restored that that really mattered. A lot of stuff that didn't matter was washed away, and my eyes were open in that way. But yeah, if I had to do it all over again, go through all that pain, that suffering, missed opportunities, I would sign up for it in a heartbeat.
What's it What's it like having the perspective of almost like having movement stripped from you for life to now? Like, do you ever take that for granted? Like, what do you just?
Yeah,
I don't know. What's that perspective like? Because Peyton kind of hit on that last week too. Like, having pain for multiple years. Like, what's movement like for you with that perspective?
yeah. It's just like it feels really good. Like I remember after being not like being in a wheelchair for a month and a half. So July 4th, August 19th was my first time taking steps. September 19th, I think, was the first time that I was able to do like some jogging or something like that. I remember the feeling of wind going through my hair as I ran. Something so small, just like the feeling of like you don't get that when you don't run, or like just stuff like that. But yeah, I remember how much joy I had every single time I stepped on a football field and I got to practice, because I was like, dude, this is so beautiful. And
Yeah.
like also like something really small, but I don't know why it keeps coming to me, is that like I had to be that dude who had to park in the handicap spot, and I really needed it because it was really hard work getting around. And that like when I see somebody park in a handicap spot that like isn't dealing with some physical handicap, it's like, dude, like if you had to be like them, or you had to park as far away as you ever could in every single parking lot you ever got into, you would do it. You know what I mean? And so it's like,
Yeah.
just take it. You do it. Just brings so much perspective to like, dude, like walking around. That's pretty cool. Jumping, playing sports, and like getting to ski and all those things. And obviously, I had to be really smart how far I push myself. I really have to listen to my body, and that's why I continue to listen to. I do what you guys do, because I feel like that's something you guys always have really pushed, no matter where we've been. Whether me and Jaden having a conversation on the field about how to plant and drive out of a transition, or whether it's in the weight room with Colin, like how to load a foot. You guys have always just been like, listen to your body, listen to your body, listen to your body, and it has helped me so much. Where I feel like I get to push the edge of what I thought was possible, but I know that I'm still listening to my body. And if it was ever something where I thought I was taking years off of my knee, where I was bringing up when that knee replacement would be, that I would be able to stop, because I want to be able to move the rest of my life. But there's something to be said too. It's like actually getting out and moving, I think, extends the life of joints much more than just sitting around and doing those things. Like a strong knee joint is so much better. It does not hurt near as much. Like lifting and running and biking, like if I didn't do those things, my knee would hurt all the time, every day. But the fact that I
Yeah.
try to get up, be active every single day, whether it's going for a run, lifting, or playing a sport, like that's what's like, oh man, my knee feels really good. So it's just just kind of crazy. Yeah, it does give a lot of perspective, and I'm super excited to see how far I can kind of take it without going, throwing myself into surgeries and things like that.